Hey, sup kids? How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land this evening? Me and Miss Lily are doing fine. Kind of getting blown around all day today. Kind of a kind of a breezy evening this evening. Hey Frank, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad to see you there. How's Mrs. Daniels doing this evening? Ellie okay? So it's been blowing pretty good. I moved off the hey Jared, I moved off the mooring ball and went out and dropped the anchor today, and it's been testing it pretty solidly. We've had wind speeds. Oh my God, Doug. Why are you saying, "Oh my God, Doug"? Okay. Yep, she's good. Thank you. Excellent. Hey, Smoking, how you doing? Hey, Wood Beast, what's up? Hey, Coyote, how's it going, man? How you doing? So, yeah, it's been kind of breezy all day today. We had sustained winds. Frank, I'll get to Doug here in just a little bit. So, hey, Akula, already went to live chat. Thank you, Douglas. I'm glad Douglas is in the house. Very good. I was hoping you were going to be here, Doug. Hey, Brad Hens. Hey, Steve, what's going on, man? Had a great weekend. The captain there. Any update on Duck? The cabin there. Any update on Duck? I don't know what you talk about here. Hello, Sailing. What's up? Doug, not shocked. Okay. I'm still not sure what that's about, but okay. So anyhow, I'm going to let Douglas tell us how Douglas is. So Douglas, if you want to get on the chat and say how you're doing and give everybody a heads up, that would be great. Better it come from you than from me. You've got all the latest information, and so love for short. I see. Okay, I get it. I've been better. Did Edo uppercut tomorrow? I'll be under for that. What is an EDO uppercut? I have no idea what that is, Doug. So, hi peeps. Hey pilot, how you doing? Guys, am I giving you guys a lot of wind noise tonight? I'm kind of in the lee of the boat here, but I don't know if you're picking up a lot of wind noise or not. No, I'm not drunk. I'm using voice to text and it sucks. Ah, I see. Hey, John Dolan, how you doing, man? So, as you can tell by my shirt blowing around, it's pretty windy here. So, EDO, oh, upper GI, okay. Hey, Weigold, how you doing? No wind noise. All right, good to know. Good to know. So, no, I'm fine. Okay, thanks, Frank. Looks almost like you're sailing. Well, I'm out in the bay, and the wind and the waves are going by me fast enough that I could be sailing. It's blowing about 15 miles an hour right now. It was up to 18 and 20 earlier today. In fact, we had one gust, I swear must have hit 40. We had one gust that came by that really just sort of hammered through here. We've been bounced around on the anchor, twisting back and forth all day. It's been, hey Chief Hasbin, it's been whipping me around one direction and then another. So, hey Jim Torres. Hello, take 7. Oh, fishing may be good. Oh, it may be. I've not wet a line though. I've been working on videos and stuff all day today. Hey Christine, how you doing? In fact, I've been down below working in the cabin all day today, so it feels kind of good to come up on deck. I'm gonna have to shut down here though pretty soon. We got some rain coming, so I moved off the mooring ball this morning, Trav. Very early this morning, about I don't know, 8 a.m. something like that. Yep, moved off the mooring ball very early this morning. But that's about all we did today. I've been editing videos. I've been gathering up and cataloging video footage and pulling stuff off old files and organizing files. Hey Andy, how you doing, buddy? I did not get any work done to the on the electrical system today. No, I've been editing video all day today. Well, not really editing video. I've been cataloging video all day today. I'll put it that way. I've been cataloging. I've been finding videos off my hard drives, moving it all around, and getting it organized so that I can start getting into video editing. I have all my ducks in a row. So, not tempted to take a sail around the bay. No, I'm not tempted at all because I still have work to do on the boat before I can do that. So, Yeah, we missed you too, Doug. We really did. Doug was sorely missed on here, not being here today. Yeah, we missed and same prayers to you, man. We did. Hey, No Plastic, how you doing? Been praying for you, Doug. Man, I love that. I love watching you guys showing some love to Douglas like that. That's exactly what this whole thing is all about. It's exactly what my channel is all about, is building that kind of a community. What are you doing up on the roof, dog? What you doing up on the roof, huh? You up there hanging out? Frank, just so you know, I tried to get her to go up there earlier so I could shoot some photos of her. I took a bunch of photos. I'll be emailing you. But I tried to get her up there because I thought that'd be a good shot. And, oh well. Oh, Doug's still in the hospital. Yeah, he's going for an upper GI test, I guess, tomorrow. Doug, do you have any idea when they're going to do that? Because Steve and I were going to come over and visit you tomorrow. Do you know what time they're going to do that test on you? Make sure you keep your hands off of those nurses. You're a married man now. You know? Claire would kick his butt. So, yeah, the prayers must be working. Actually, pilot, it really must be, because, you know, at first we thought the problem with Douglas was his gallbladder, and that he may need to get his gallbladder removed. But now we understand the gallbladder is fine. Still in the hospital since Friday. Yeah, the gallbladder is fine. They think it may have been like a cyst that may have erupted and gave him an infection or something. So they're still working stuff out. So Doug, grab all the tush you can. Yeah, but grab all that nurse tush, huh? That's the best part of having pretty nurses giving you a sponge bath. Oh man, there you go. Hey, I'll sign up for that. I haven't had a good sponge bath in a long time. Yeah, so to give you guys a little perspective, I am pretty much right back about where I was before, as far as having moved on the anchor. And back in there, you can see there's kind of a gap there where there's no boats, and then there's a mooring field off to the right of that. I was at the far side of that mooring field back in there. That's where I was on a mooring ball, was way back in there, and that was really well protected. Out here in the middle of the bay, I'm really just out here in the open. And let me tell you, there's been big waves today. Right now it's kind of laid back, but an hour ago this bay was all whitecaps. It was just all whitecaps everywhere. Right now I'm not seeing any little waves, about a foot maybe right now. Earlier today we had 3 waves and whitecaps blowing up. So it is really back down from what it was earlier. Hospital tush is the bath. That is assault not recommended. Laura, is the nurse just saying? Yeah, no word yet. I wouldn't come tomorrow now. They want to look at the pancreas. Oh, okay. I wouldn't come tomorrow. All right, well, I'll let Steve know that, Doug. He is cool with you discussing his personal medical issues with anyone who watches your channel. I never asked Joe Randy, but, you know, he's on here, so everyone has some concern. So I don't think we're, you know, giving any private information, you know, about Douglas's past life or something. But yeah, he's a friend of mine. I'm worried about his health. What the hell are you talking about? Doug, do you feel like I've overstepped by sharing with people? Everyone's asking, how's Doug? What's going on with Doug? So anyhow, so this is what it looks like out on the bay this evening. The wind has slowed down a little bit. It is calming down. We're supposed to be a little bit cooler and a little bit calmer tomorrow. But then it looks like on, I think it's Wednesday, it's going to blow back up again. So Doug says it's all good. All right, Doug, thanks, buddy. Yeah, Wednesday is supposed to blow back up again. So I don't know. Been pretty quiet. Got my fuel cans secured back up on deck. Other than that, really nothing exciting going on out here at the bay today. Nothing really going on with any of the boats. I haven't seen anybody's anchor break loose. All the boats are exactly where I left them. Oh, I know something I want to touch base on. Some people the other day were talking about, you know, making sure you have your anchor light on. Well, here in the bay, there's probably, I don't know, 300 sailboats that I can see right from here. And of course, last night I was back in there, but even back in there, I saw all of 3 anchor lights on last night. That's it. Of the 200 some sailboats, 300 sailboats here in the bay, I saw 3 anchor lights on last night. That was it. All the rest of these boats do not have their anchor lights or running lights going. Only 3 boats had anchor lights out. And surprisingly, those were all boats that were in the mooring field, not the boats that are actually out on anchor. So go figure. What can I tell you? Us Americans are rogue people, I guess. So, let's see what I missed in the chat. I'm sending Doug a lap dance. My nurse today was about Carl's size and had tattoos. Don't grab him. Oh, man. Oh, my nurse consented, then I married her. Uh-oh, John, that's bad. Man, America has went down the tubes with all this PC crap. Isn't that the truth, Wood Beast? Isn't that the truth? Absolutely, yeah. Well, it's kind of ugly out here. Storm blowing. Probably getting some wind noise now. I'm aiming you right at the wind direction. It's coming from there, in case you can't tell by the waves coming at us. 300 boats in the bay. Yeah, there's a shitload of boats in the bay. I would venture to guess there's probably at least 300, probably more than that. Probably more than that. I don't know. I will ask the harbor master. I will ask him about how many boats are in the bay. He'll have a pretty good figure, but I mean, I know there's over 200 moorings, just the moorings themselves, and then you add all the boats in the anchorage, and then you add the marinas on top of that. It's a big bay. So, and as you can tell by my phone moving around, I'm just sitting here facing the same direction, but the wind's really kicking me one direction or the other. I'm talking about Bobby and Laura. I knew that, pilot. Let's talk about assisting your wife and daughter. That sounds real good to me. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So there's really not much to talk about today. I just worked on cataloging videos. Lily's been fine. She's been playing around on the deck. But pretty much we just stayed down below. So my beard grows fast. Yeah, it does. It does. So call the taxi and ask him how many. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now, but I will do that later. Wife and daughter. Okay. So really nothing exciting. I mean, I got nothing to talk about, guys. That's the problem tonight. I got nothing to talk about. I have nothing that's going on. Well, there's a sailboat coming in. I don't know if you can see him right there. He's coming into the harbor. Probably going to grab a mooring ball or anchor out. It's actually the first boat I've seen come in today. There really hasn't not been much activity here at all. I think everybody's hunkered down because of the wind blowing up. So let's see. Well, she's moving. The wife is moving out onto the bow without a boat hook. Nope. Now she just grabbed a boat hook. Okay, so they're going to go grab a mooring ball. That's why she grabbed the boat hook. Had she not grabbed the boat hook, I would say they were going to anchor. But she grabbed a boat hook, evidence that they're going to grab a mooring ball. We shall see. The drama, the saga continues. So, no bark, it's rude. When is Bobbert coming to see you? I have no idea. Talk about how to respect women. Talk about how to respect women. Okay. Have you tried throwing a fishing line off the boat? I have not in a while, Slipstream. I have not, no. Shut it down and visit Doug. Well, I'm not anywhere where I can visit Doug right now, so, hey, Carol, welcome. Well, that's weird. What are my plans for tomorrow? No plastic. My plans for tomorrow, well, they just changed, actually. That's why I blocked her so I wouldn't see her comments. Um, it's just changed because I thought we were going to go visit Doug tomorrow, but now apparently we're not going to do that. So, yeah, John Dolan, you just touched on a very important thing. I said, yeah, I'm a firm advocate, earned, not given. You don't give somebody respect. People earn respect for what they do and how they behave and how they treat other people. So, whee, wind blowing. Thought I heard an alarm going off down below, but it's not my boat. I hear something beep, beep, beeping, but it's not me. Careful, Carol. Men in here tonight are pretty rude. Okay. Earlier when they were talking about the hospital, Tush, you and I both know that it was a joke. Let's not make it more than what it is. There you go. Absolutely was a joke. Not a joke when you're actually a nurse. All right. Come down, Frank. Boy, all you guys spell so poorly. Next time they race near you, could you shout out to make of their boats the sail emblem? Might be fun. Next time they race near you, could you shout out the make of the boats from their sail emblem? May be fun. I guess so. I was referring to the Z song, Tush. Okay. Did you get all your rigging fixed, Carl? I've got my halyards fixed. That's done, but I'm still waiting on getting my push pit fixed so that I can get my lifelines and all that stuff in place. It makes me nervous moving the boat around without any push pit. You notice there's nothing back here. There's no stainless steel railing. There's no safety lines. There's nothing back here. So that's the most important thing I think right now that I'd like to get done. And it'll happen in time. So, oh, I know something I did get done. I got the companionway door done today. I mounted the hardware on the companionway door, and I got that done today. So, yep, pro victims, yep. Any leaks around the porthole after your repairs? No leaks at all. He's perfect response. Yep, there you go. So, yeah, so I've got a new companionway door. It needs a second coat of paint, but there's the new companionway door. No longer a piece of falling apart plywood. I have a nice companionway door. Do you want to go in? I got the latch all mounted and it's all set up now. So move. I'm just showing everybody the companionway door, dog. You don't have to get all excited. And it just sits over there. So. Yes, pilot, absolutely. It's a safety issue. Hey, Austin's Adventures, how you doing? Hey, Don. Looks great. Thanks, Frank. Door looks nice. Thanks, pilot. Yeah, it came out nice. I still need to get another coat of paint on it, especially around the edges. I gotta get more paint around the edges. For some reason, the edges seem like it just sucked the paint up, and it still looks like bare wood. Yeah, it does look original. Actually, it's actually the best looking thing on the boat right now. It's the cleanest, nicely painted. You know, makes me realize I got to go ahead and get everything else done now. So I'm gonna have to start getting the rest of the fiberglass stuff. I got a lot of little stuff in the fiberglass to work on. Hey, Mike Smith, how you doing? As an example, I don't know if you can see it real well. There's a crack right here. I don't know if you can see that with that camera, but anyhow, I've got a bunch of those little spiderweb cracks all over the boat. Little things like that, little chips in the gel coat and that kind of stuff. So those aren't critical things that I need to get done before I move on, but they are some of the projects I'm going to be working on here in the near future. So what material were you using for the companionway door? Weigold, it is it's some birch-faced exterior grade plywood. Stunning day tomorrow. I don't know about that. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate it. Can't believe how these guys are talking about assaulting nurses being okay. Okay, guys, it was just a casual joke. No one's talking about assaulting nurses. Let's calm down. Carl, that alone is a good day. There you go, plastic. Until you get your push pin repaired, you better tie a buoy to my ass. Yeah. You're still in the mooring. Did you move to anchor? Slipstream on my anchor right now. Man, we just joke without all the PC. Yeah, there you go. Are women bad luck on boats? I don't know. I have nothing but respect for all nursing staff. After all, these people keep me alive. There you go, Doug. That's absolutely right. And we all do, Doug. I don't think anybody meant to disrespect anybody. We're just having a little fun. And we can't would-be, too many people walking up looking for a way to get offended. That's true, Trav. My sister with a nurse happened a lot. Not funny. Okay. Only if you name your boat after him. Doug, I agree. Nurses are generally phenomenal. Not fun, Carl. Okay. Well, and I agree with Trav. I think so many people nowadays walk around just looking for something to get angry about. I'm amazed. You know, I watched the news. I did laundry the other day. And while I was at the laundromat, they had the news on, and so I was listening. I don't know what news station it was or whatever, but, you know, they had some talking head on the TV talking about, and it was all Trump bashing. It was just all Trump bashing. And you know, it was just all like nonsense kind of stuff. And I just, you know, so many people are just trying to be so angry about everything. People are so frustrated with their lives and their situation and their predicament. And they're trying to reach out and smack everybody they can. I really sometimes believe it's just, you know, people are so upset with what their life is doing and what's going on. You know, and it's not Trump, it's not politics, it's not the president, it's not the country, it's not world affairs. I mean, there's a lot of stuff for people to be genuinely upset about. But I just think people right now are just really spending so much time, effort, and energy getting angry about stuff instead of just, you know, learning to put out an effort to try to help each other and try to do some good in the world. So, I mean, look at the chat here. As soon as I mentioned Trump, all of a sudden, all this animosity just popped up. It's not healthy, people. You guys need to start focusing more on doing good in the world and less on doing other stuff. When are you planning to leave? I remember you mentioning you need to ask Doug to use his welding equipment. He's here now. Great time to ask. Yeah, Kelly, I'm waiting for Doug to come out of the hospital. It looks like if things go well for Doug, he might be out soon. I really want to do the welding with Doug as opposed to using his welder. Doug certainly made that available to me should I want to do that. His wife's even offered to come get me and take me over to their house so I could use his welder. But, you know, the whole idea was to kind of do that with Doug, and I'd really like to do that with him. So, yeah, okay. Okay. Did you go hunting when you lived in Alaska? I have a dear friend that loves hunting with his crossbow. Yes, Carol, did a very little hunting up in Alaska. I went moose hunting, did not shoot a moose. I did a little grouse hunting up there, but that's about all. Did a lot of hunting, though, when I was in Ohio and Montana, though. Okay. Carl, well said. Do you have to modify the rail because of the new ladder? Yes, I did. I did, James. I had to cut a section out, so. You're halfway home, okay. Sorry, love sailing, my mistake. Doug hit the wrong person. He likes motorcycles too, right? It's okay to put down women, but not, no one's saying that, love sailing. Jeez, chill out, okay? Just chill out. Let's just quit bashing everybody and being upset and getting our panties in a snot. Oh, and there's no sailing-related things to talk about. Yeah, I guess. You have to okay. Oh, that complaint that she couldn't afford her birth control meds. Can't remember her name. So glad to hear Doug is feeling better. Callie, I am too. I am too. Australia General, what would it cost to replace your sails? Weigold, my main sail alone, I believe, is going to be about 2,500 bucks. So, Frank seems to do this every last power corrupts, and I think he overreacts too often. Well, Jesus, see what I mean, Lawrence? Let it go, man. Let it go. Chill out, everybody. Just chill out. Breathe. Step back away from the screen. Take a breath. Relax. No one's attacking you. There's no point to attack anybody else. One understands that blessing from God that you've got your plans not working the way they did. You have the time to come home and reconnect with your friends. Understands the blessing from God that you've got by your plans not working out. Oh, are you saying the blessing, Biker? Time to come home and reconnect with your friends Doug and Steve. Yeah, you know, Biker, it was actually been my plans all along to come here to Port Washington. I was really hoping to hang out with Douglas a little bit. I was really hoping to be able to hang out with Steve. I haven't talked with Steve in a very long time. I actually have another friend here in town, Frank, I'm trying to reconnect with, and my family that's here in the area. But, you know, even when I was leaving Sandusky, I knew my intent was to try to get here and work on fixing the boat, because I have all the resources that I need here, and you know, a support group here. So it's always been my plan to come here to Port Washington and work on the boat for a while. Okay. Frank's monster service behind you. Yeah. Have a solution. Good time to fish when there's a front moving in. Okay. Will you do the sewing yourself, or will you have someone else do it with the sail? I don't have a sail right anymore, Weigold. I did have one. I had to sell it because I needed the money. So if I'm going to do any sewing on it, I'm going to have somebody do it for me. So, Carl, when you hit Florida, there's a store in Key West that sells used sails at a good price. I've seen them online. Yeah, I'm aware of some of those resources down there. Thanks. Yep. $3,000 for sales. Good for that. Get that right, Doug. Making an enclosure for the Cal 29. That would be something I would like to have. Most of the forward motion comes from the roller furling sail in front of the boat. Okay. I'd be wary of used Florida sails, tons of UV damage. The year of the females, and they're on a roll, right? Yeah. Did you have your boat blessed? I've always had my boats blessed every year. No, Frank, I've never had my boat blessed. Think back when your original plans, when you were going to buy Bobby's food, you never would have had the time to spend with your family in Ohio, and it would have. Yeah, Biker, I'm a firm believer that things work out for a reason, just the way they do. That's why I don't sweat the small stuff anymore. I just roll with it, you know. Why do you need sails? You said it was in perfect condition. Almost no. Austin, my head sail is in really good shape, not my main sail. Just be human here. I've seen weird things in the Northumberland Strait as well. Okay, the Northumberland Strait. Well, there you go. Yeah, the mainsail is kind of saggy, for lack of a better term. It's just sort of saggy, and so I'm gonna look to eventually put a new sail on it. Actually, I may not. I'm gonna see if I can get it to last me till I get down to Florida, and then I'm gonna sell this boat and get something bigger. I'm gonna try to sell this boat and get something in the 36 to 40 foot range. So for Carl, I guess $3,000. Okay, well, I said 2,500. So ever replace all your scuba gear you sold gas money given? No, Joe Randy, I've not replaced that. In fact, in the description down below, guys, you may notice a new addition at the bottom of the description. I did a list of things that are on my wish list of things that I need to replace. and my scuba gear is one of the things I'm trying to save money for now. I'm looking at about $2,500 to replace my scuba gear. I need a new BC and some tanks, regulators. So, hi dog. So, hi dog. So that's one of the things on my list. So, can always find some decent used sales. Yeah. Okay, lots of chill pills. Yep. New boat, you said. Well, I'm planning on trying to buy not a new boat, but something bigger. You see the video of the water spout that developed next to a wildflower mesmerizing? Oh, no, I did not see that, Mike. Have you spotted something already that you plan on buying in Florida? No, I have not. No, I'm not even going to bother looking at anything in Florida until I get down to Florida. So, and I start having some income. There's an awesome Catalina 380 sailboat on a sailing Facebook group for $85,000 fully loaded. That's way out of my price range, Alexander. Hey Carl, have you seen the new thing YouTube has? It's called a tip jar. Slipstream, I kind of saw some of that. I don't know that it's really any different than people just hitting the super chat. Frankly, it's more of a way for YouTube to make money than it is for us creators to make money. That's why I really prefer when people donate to through my PayPal. As a matter of fact, I think it was Andy a couple live streams back. Andy actually asked that when people donate through PayPal, how much of that money that I get. And I think that night, if I remember correctly, somebody did 20 bucks, someone did 30, someone did 25, and I think someone did 10. And just so you guys know, that night I got 100% of that money. When people get onto PayPal and donate money that way, I get 100% of the money. When they donate through Super Chat or Patreon, I lose a percentage of the money. With Super Chat, I lose a fairly large percentage. So, in fact, the other day, I think Steve Maui Late did, if I remember correctly, he did $99.99 on a Super Chat. And I think I only ended up getting something like $64 of that. The rest of it went to YouTube. So just as a perspective. They also have sponsors that I've seen. Yep. So you have money saved up to buy a bigger yacht. No, I do not. Okay. I didn't say that. I said I'm going to try to save money. I didn't say I have any money saved up. How much weight do you need to achieve that neutral buoyancy? You know, Wally, I really don't know right now because I've lost so much weight. That's obviously been reduced. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on recalculating my weights when I start diving again. Cut though they provide and maintain the platform. Max, I have no problem with YouTube taking a cut. I just don't think it should be as large as it is. So. Island Packets are nice boats, yep. Finally, I have an idea about what... okay, let's not worry about Trump supporters. How much does Patreon take? I haven't calculated the actual percentage on that slipstream. I gotta look that up and do that again. The payer pays the fee, but it's small. You ever think about going on the intercoastal waterway to Florida? Nice trip. Yeah, Marge, actually, as I start heading south, I will be ducking in and out of the intercoastal in various locations as I'm making my way down the East Coast. So, Patreon takes 5%. I think they do a little bit more than that. Just saw your channel, says diver, but you have no suits and such. Not at the moment. I'm in the process of reacquiring that stuff. I have my free diving stuff. I have my snorkel stuff. I just don't have my scuba diving stuff right now. Do you pay taxes on this type of income? Of course you do. Who could afford an island packet? Yeah, how long do you plan on staying in Florida? Will you be going there directly from here? Kelly, I'm going to be finishing up what I'm doing here, working on my boat. When it's done, I'm hoping to work my way up the rest of the East Coast. I'd really like to go over to the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute in Massachusetts, up through the Cape Cod Canal, maybe as far up as Boston, maybe Maine, I don't know. Then I'm going to be turning around, heading back this way, restopping back here on my way south, heading down to Annapolis for the boat show, and then on down to Florida, and then the Bahamas. So, Is it healthy to deep dive given your health issues, Carl? I'm fine, Felix. But charges the donator 2.9. Okay. Have you heard of Project Bluebeam? No, I've not. Would you be looking for a catamaran? Nowhere near that budget. I think there's a few. Yeah, that sounds like a wonderful adventure. I hope so. Imagine if you were running the office. The questions. Yeah, right, Frank? Do you have plans on stopping in Georgia? I will be stopping in Georgia, no doubt. Yeah. IPs hold their value long after a person doesn't stink them up. Okay. You mean island packets? Okay. I always wondered how to deal with Blackwater. Is there a pump boat going from boat to boat? There is here, yeah. I just saw the water taxi a little bit ago. The pump out boat came by earlier today. He and I have gotten to be friends. He stops and we chat from time to time. So I've been working hard towards a living board, but a news article today showing the expansion of standard hurricane cyclone areas due to global warming is making me reassess. Mike, I wouldn't worry about it. There's still lots of places that you can sail and you can avoid the hurricane zone. So, did you dive while in Alaska? I dove while I lived in Alaska, but I didn't dive in Alaska. Hell no, way too cold. So Carl was a diving instructor, I think. Nope, I was not a diving instructor. I don't know why Max was timed out by Doug, but apparently I missed something there. So, yeah, I caught up with the chat. JF, that's a dumb question. Okay. Well, whatever. So anyhow, the video I'm working on right now that I've been cataloging has been one about citizen science projects. You know, the plastic study that I was involved with, as well as some other citizen science projects that are going on. Man, there's a crap load of them. I mean, there's just so many different things that you can get right here, right now, where I'm at. They're in the process of doing a horseshoe crab study right now. Unfortunately, it ends like in 4 days or something. It's too late for me to sign up to participate in it. But they're actually doing a survey of horseshoe crabs. They're going around and photographing them and counting them and stuff. Horseshoe crabs, of course, have been found to have all kinds of really cool chemical stuff in them, chemicals in them, I guess, for lack of a better word. And they're finding applications for a lot of that stuff from a health standpoint. And of course, horseshoe crabs, you know, these are ancient critters, guys. So kind of a cool thing going on. But you should look in your community. If you got online and just do a search that says citizen science projects near me, you'll probably find a ton of various fun and interesting things that you can get into. So not just marine related too. They have stuff about all kinds of things. Oh, the wind's picking up again. How much do they charge for everything? I don't know what their charge is here. Weather's always been and always will be an issue when sailing. Yep. How is the channel intro video coming on? Actually, Wine Lover, I was working on that too. It's coming on quite nicely. Talking about a sailboat. Carl, take away my wrench, please. Oh, Max got hammered. Not right. Okay, well. Oh, yeah. It wasn't. So, Doug, I take it you didn't intend on smacking Max, but you get him anyway. Okay. Yeah, well, Doug's not feeling very good, so I guess he's going nuts with it. But I think the wrench is being like 4. Use it sparingly. There you go. I hate those waters. Very gray and cloudy. Atlantic City is no different. Yeah, well, it's blowing up pretty good, guys. I mean, that's what it looks like coming across the bay right now. It was just gusting here a minute ago pretty good. It's actually dropped back a little bit right now, so. Hey, Drive Chef Drew, how you doing, man? So you're not using the pump service. How do you deal with wastewater? Catfish, I do not have wastewater. I do not have a gray water or a black water tank on my boat. So I don't have to worry about pumping out. Fingers have tremors tonight, forgive me. Hey, Doug, no problem, buddy. Doing good. Glad to hear. I was getting upset. Was about to blow a hoolie. He's got a nature's head. There you go. Hey, Gene, how you doing? In the local boating community. Yeah, very friendly here, Felix. Really super nice folks here. Beautiful sky and water tonight. Well, I don't know about that. It may look pretty on camera, but it's blowing pretty good out here right now. So, I mean, I'm holding the camera as steady as I can. No, I don't do diapers. I have some diving equipment that I was going to donate. If you're at the boat show, it's yours. All right, well, I will be at the boat show if you're talking about Seattle. Or, I'm sorry, Annapolis, yeah. I've seen a few hula hops at Walmart. Okay. No, Doug's still in the hospital, Gene. Where do you go when nature calls? Well, I have a head and a bucket with a plastic bag. So I bag it up, throw it in the garbage, and haul it ashore. Which, according to the coastie guys here, is perfectly legal, and that works just fine. So, anyhow, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and I think end this here. I really don't have much to add to the channel tonight, so I'll probably do more. Okay, you never had a good match. Okay. Please, another shot of the boat. Another shot of what boat? Okay. Anyhow, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. I'll have more for you guys tomorrow. Give the bags to the boat taxi. No, I don't give them to the boat taxi. How about just circumnavigating Long Island and back to Annapolis? I don't know. Depends on how long it takes me to get my work done here. Send some Doug. There you go. Send some Doug some love. Okay. Where's Britt? I have no idea. No, Britt is not the one who cut my hair. That's Doug's daughter. Are we talking about biodegradable bags at Walmart? Is that what you're using? No, wine lover. I have my own reusable bags that I use. All right. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this. We'll have more for you tomorrow. You guys be good. Be careful. We'll talk to you then. Bye, guys.